Sun-dried tomato and balsamic pork with grilled flavored green beans. This is an outstanding dish. Pretty simple to make, but there are some steps to go through. So let's go through it. All right, here's the ingredient list. We've got our pork loins, we've got our green beans, we've got our blanching liquid that we're going to set up, and we've got some herbs and spices. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop this ingredient list and the methods in the description box below. So once you subscribe to this and like it, hit that little arrow and drop down that description box, and everything will be listed out for you in detail. So let's go ahead and get to it. First, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our marinate. Okay, that's going to involve our balsamic vinegar, our sun-dried tomato oil, our Dijon mustard, rub sage, and granulated garlic. All right, we're going to throw this all together in one bowl. We're going to go ahead and combine and mix well. And once it's all the way nice and smooth, we'll go ahead and we'll set that aside. Let's go ahead and trim up our pork. So here we go. We've got our pork loins. There is some fat on here. I didn't get into extreme detail, but I did take off the majority of the fat, as you can see here. Here's a nice picture of the trimmed pork loins. All right, once this is nice and trimmed, we're going to go ahead. We're going to set that fat aside, save it for a stock, and then let's go ahead and cut this down. So I cut these loins in half, and I went ahead and I filleted them again in half. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to marinate this up in the marinade that we reserved over for about 30 minutes. Okay, stick it in the fridge, stick it aside, whatever you want. Let's go ahead and let's get to the blanching. All right, so let's prepare for the blanching. We've got all of our mise en place ready. Is Blanche ready? I think she approves. Yeah, she approves. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we've got our liquid. This is the chicken stock. This is the apple cider vinegar, the salt and pepper, and the water. It's at a boil. We're going to boil that for 2 minutes. Then we're going to strain it and run some cold water over it. You can either do cold water or you can do an ice bath. Either way. Does Blanche approve? Blanche approves. She digs it. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to grill this off, or give it the grill flavor. Let's saute it up in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of Canadian steak seasoning or Montreal steak seasoning, and we're going to get a nice color on it. While that's cooking, let's go ahead and season our pork that's been marinated. We're going to season that with kosher salt and cracked black pepper. Okay, I used a flat top grill. You can use a cast iron skillet, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to grill this off or cook this off until it's nice and golden, and then turn down that heat and cook it the rest of the way. And here we go. It's nice and cooked. It's at a medium to medium well with a chef's kiss. It's a little pink inside. Let's go ahead and let it rest for 5 minutes on a plate, because it's going to cook the rest of the way and we don't want it to dry out. And here we go. There it is. Guys, this is an amazing dish. It was like butter whenever you tasted it. I highly suggest doing this for dinner. Guys, enjoy.